you watch mainstream media or listen to mainstream economists, you might hear reports about a trade imbalance, which usually refers to a nation importing more than it exports, or buying more than it sells. The very notion of a trade imbalance is based on the belief that there has to be a loser and a winner in every trade. What they fail to realize is that buying is selling, and selling is buying. How is this possible? Let's say you would like to buy a delicious pepperoni pizza, and it costs $10. When you buy the pizza, you're also selling your dollars. And in selling you the pizza parlor is buying your dollars. Selling is not superior to buying. That doesn't make sense. All free trade is balanced by definition, because it's a win-win exchange. So let's talk tariffs. When people want to buy things from other countries, imports, or sell things to other countries, exports, frequently a nation-state will say that you have to pay them money to do so. This is called a tariff. Some people think tariffs are a good idea, especially protectionist tariffs. Let me explain. Let's say Canada can manufacture and sell yo-yos for $1 a piece, and US companies aren't able to produce and sell them for less than $2 a piece. Advocates of protectionist tariffs would say, well, let's slap a $2 import tariff on the Canadian yo-yos, making them $3. That way, they won't be able to compete with the US yo-yos, and the US yo-yo industry will be protected from foreign competition. That will create jobs and prosperity, right? Well, let's examine. Every American consumer who now has to pay $2 instead of $1 for their yo-yo will now have $1 less to spend on everything else. On housing, food, clothes, utilities, entertainment. So sure, the protectionist tariff was a boon to the yo-yo industry, but it came at the expense of countless other industries in the States. It's the broken window fallacy again. And the situation gets even worse, actually. Because the US is less efficient at producing yo-yos, if they continue to use their resources to do so, they'll create less wealth than if they were to use their resources on things that they are better at making, like sweaters. When you produce the things that you are most efficient at, you create the most wealth. In other words, by destroying wealth, tariffs lower everybody's wages. Now you might be asking yourself, well, what about nations that aren't the best at producing anything? Click here for an excellent video that describes comparative advantage that will answer that very question.